Right, it's time now for the man of the match. A trophy and a check of 1 lakh in a low-scoring game was always going to be the player who scored the runs, and that was young Shubman Gill. He looked, there was a touch of class about everything that Shubman Gill did today. And that's something I want to talk to him about. Right, he's got the microphone out of his pocket. Tell us about building that innings today. You were what, 29 of 30 balls, and then you just picked up after that?
Yeah, I think for us it was really important to keep those wickets in hand, and then when the balls and the runs were closer, then to just go for it, and that was the plan in the timeout that we had.
Do you target a bowler at all at times like this? Do you say, okay, right, I think that's where my runs are going to come from?
I mean, you see the wicket and then you try to tend to have your matchup. And then obviously to hit spinners on that wicket wasn't that easy.
You seem to find it a little easier. I mean, you got, as you can see there, more runs against the pace bowling. Is that a sort of form of bowling you almost prefer facing?
I mean, I was actually targeting the shorter side because he was bowling in the length balls, and the leg side was obviously shorter than the offside. So I targeted that specific over.
Sometimes does just one shot just unlock things? That boundary of Rashid Khan, for example, it just unlocked something.
Yeah, definitely. When, like I didn't have much runs under my belt, and in low scoring match, if you play one bad shot, especially on a wicket like this, a couple of overs, and the opposition is back into the game, and you never want the opposition to come back into the game. It's important for the batsman who is there to try to get the team home.
I guess when you're starting to play the game, you're taught about a certain V in which to play the ball. You've got a very nice V coming up from square leg to mid-wicket.
Yeah, I mean, that's something when you play in the north, the wickets aren't that bouncy. You tend to play with your wrists a lot. And as I was growing up, it was something that came to me naturally, playing with my wrists.
We were sitting in the commentary box. We saw young Umran Malik come in, and suddenly we said, oops, there's some pace there. How was it facing him?
I mean, yeah, it was definitely quick, and obviously on a slow wicket, the wicket there wasn't much pace on the wicket, and facing a medium pacer who's bowling around 140s on a slow wicket. So you tend to say, okay, maybe this is my matchup and I should go for it. And today it paid off. Maybe another game it might not.
Yeah, and given it was a low-scoring game, you had the time, but loved some of the shots you played, so well played.
Thank you.